The ability to restrain one's emotions and be fully in charge of your feelings and impulses represents a balance between the intellect and emotions. You should remain mature when dealing with negative energy. When emotional tensions are high, their calm and intellect responses are just what everyone needs to maintain peace. It represents mastery over the realm of emotions, creativity, unconscious. You have gained control of your feelings and can accept them without allowing them to get the better of you. Even when life throws you a curveball, you can draw on your emotional maturity and stability to help you navigate these challenges. It can indicate that you will be finding the balance between your mind and your heart, and you should be gaining the deeper level of emotional maturity and learning to control your emotions and find the wisdom to accept that which you cannot change, represent emotional maturity and control, indicating a deep understanding of feelings. Acted from a place of immaturity only invites more immaturity. Acting from a high level of emotional control allows one to respond to situations with calm and thoughtful consideration, a deep capacity for understanding and caring for others' feelings. You need to remain emotionally mature when faced with negative energies from others, being firm on your personal boundaries, stating what is and is not acceptable on an emotional level. You will be receiving and understanding the message Spirit is sending to you and using them to help others, trusting your abilities and your intuition, representing the universe itself, creating an energy that assists in a complete calming of your life experience, sharing many of its properties, such as emotional, intuition, and compassion. You can then step into your community or situation with integrity and an ability to communicate the highest wisdom as it sweetens the environment. Others will be inspired to raise their own motives and intentions to match yours, thus standing for harmony between reason and feelings. There is a close connection between sensation and understanding. You can tell that you know and understand yourself better when you can balance your emotions and control them, embodying a deep connection to spirituality and intuition. It signifies a heightened level of psychic and intuitive abilities, encouraging you to trust your instincts and listen to your inner voice. By embracing your spiritual side, you can tap into a wellspring of wisdom and guidance. Stay open minded at all times to help with emotional and spiritual growth. Take the high road when possible, even if it is not as satisfying. Stay clear of situations that feel emotionally manipulative and rethink relationships that are not filling your cup with joy. Listen to the gentle nudges of your magnificent heart, for it will lead you where you need to go. Even when faced with unexpected obstacles, you can rely on your emotional stability and maturity to get you through them. You avoid the drama and don't let it affect you. Instead, you adopt a level headed and composed attitude and maintain emotional maturity when dealing with bad energy from others. If you're personally facing difficulties and ready to embrace a higher level of consciousness, it's signifying a time of self awareness and spiritual awakening. We all will be faced with choices that will have an astounding effect on your entire life. It's through self reflection that we can have a clearer and objective understanding about where we are now and what we need to do in order to grow as humans. A time of resurrection and awakening, a time when a period of our lives come to an absolute end, making way for dynamic new beginnings, symbolizing spiritual awakening, transformation, and absolution, encouraging self reflection and evaluation to make life altering decisions. A common incentive will allow you to finally see the possibilities and that decisions you are about to make is in fact an epic one. Spiritual discernment, the inner voice through whose expressions we come into a large realization of ourselves, a faculty of the mind that can be exercised in two ways, from a sense of perception, or spiritual understanding, a period of awakening and clarity where you are becoming aware of your true purpose and are ready to make important decisions. You have learned from past experiences and now you're embracing positive change. The past and its mistakes are behind you and you are ready to begin anew. Renew is at hand if you are in a low period and need of hope and absolution. A period of your life comes to an end and makes way for new beginnings, symbolizing judgment, rebirth, inner calling, and absolution, a spiritual awakening and a development of self awareness, an indication that it is time to take a stand and make some hard choices. It's a pivoting moment, a call from the universe to pause for reflection, urging you to advance and accept a higher state of consciousness to serve your highest good, sometimes called resurrection, representing great reunions that the ancients believed would happen once in every age, where Archangel Gabriel, God's messenger, blows his trumpet in the sky. The populace respond to his call, ready to be judged and to find out if they will be accepted into heavens or not. It's through self reflection that we can have a clearer and objective understanding about where we are now and what we need to do in order to grow as humans. You have come through your past karmic lessons with increased self awareness, and you are allowing healing to take place so you can move forward in a positive direction, offering the opportunity to put down all that you can't take with you on your next step. It's the universal something in us of which we all are conscious that tells us when we are doing right and when we are doing wrong. It points to a significant opportunity for you to consider your choices, values, and how you show up to your life, encouraging self reflection and evaluation to make life offering altering decisions. It's a reminder of the importance of honesty, communication, and intuition, and in achieving personal growth. Make sure you clean out everything that you don't want to take with you into your next stage of your life so that you aren't carrying baggage that may slow down your progress. It's mental acts of evaluation through comparison and contrast, a faculty of the mind that can be exercised in two ways, from a sense of perception or spiritual understanding. And in marriages, you both need to talk to each other and try to fulfill each other's needs. This shows but constant effort will lead to a big change in your love life. Judgment in spirituality means to act in place of God, as if one knew all the secrets of another's heart and could take wise and inclusive action in regards to their hearts. A function of God. He makes the laws, He makes decrees, and He decides what is right and wrong. You are urged to advance and accept a higher state of consciousness to serve your highest good. You are having a spiritual experience and becoming aware of your true purpose. This is your cosmological advancement, and when the call comes, you are prepared to answer. You are heeding the inner call and awakening to your spiritual purpose. This is a call from the universe to pause and reflect, a crucial moment of choice between accepting a new level of responsibilities or turning away from the call to evolve. You're being called to something greater, but only you can make the choice as to whether you want to really move on to something new or to insist on the path that you are on, and pray that you dare to choose wisely when it comes to do or die situations. Your day of reckoning has arrived, representing the great reunion that the ancients believed would happen once in every age. The time when souls are harvested and taken home to their place of origin outside the solar system, listening to the inner calling for change and navigate life with newfound clarity, leaving behind old patterns. Listen to your inner selves and make decisions that align with your authentic desires, moving towards peace and willingness to let go of conflict and a potential for reconciliation. The possibility of peaceful resolution and the end of conflict, finally gaining mastery over competitive or combative impulses. The end result is a terrible loss. You want this period of fighting to be over so you can forgive and forget, and then focus your energies on more constructive activities when engaging in a conflict of some nature. These conflicts often arise from a lack of communication. To overcome these challenges, open and honest communication is key. Taking a high road within a conflict and not allowing others to drag you down into pettiness. Letting go of resentment as it will make you bitter and act out of character. Stand for righteousness, order, orthodoxy, and moral righteousness. Battles can only cost you trust, respect, or dignity, and isolate you as you try to pick up the pieces and set the conflict behind you. Represent the action one must take to overcome being challenged by others or standing up for oneself and fighting back. And if you try to get ahead in isolation, your actions will come back to haunt you later, one way or another. Find a solution that is best for everyone involved and hold on to a larger view of who you are. Study carefully what went wrong so that a new strategy can be devised and more setbacks forestalled. Try to learn from mistakes. Try not to be so quick to anger and jump to conclusions. At the very least, be assertive about setting boundaries for yourself. Even if it seems everyone is against you, take a step back before jumping to conclusions. It's crucial to make an effort to put the parts back together right now while the conflict is still recent. Set aside your ego and show greater consideration for the people in your life.